This isn't a random message. It's a warning from heaven about your son. If you ignore it, you might miss something big that God has planned for him. What you're about to hear isn't from a person, it comes from God Himself. He has spoken. Tomorrow, everything will start to change for your son. This is the time God has picked for his breakthrough. A blessing is about to fall that will totally shift his life. But you have to listen. You didn't come across this by chance. Heaven brought you here. Right now, something powerful is happening behind the scenes in the spirit world, and it's directly connected to your son's future. The enemy has tried to keep you from hearing this. He wants you distracted, doubting, or walking away. Why? Because he knows if you hear this message, your son's life will start to change. If you love your son, keep reading. If you believe in miracles, stay with it. If you've been asking God for a sign, this is it. This is about your son. And this is the moment everything starts to shift. This isn't a dream or a nice idea. This is God taking action. Right now, heaven is sending you a word that could change your son's life forever. Late last night, an angel stood before God's throne, and your family's name lit up with glory. God said your son's name out loud in the courts of heaven and declared, "It's time. Tomorrow I will do something only I can do." A shift is happening. Something big is being exchanged in the spirit, and your son is right in the middle of it. Parents often ask God to protect or help their kids, but few actually hear Him say, "Get your son ready. I'm about to pour out blessings like never before." This isn't imagination. It's starting now. You're not here by mistake. You're part of this miracle. Psalm 112 says, "The children of the godly will be blessed." You've walked in faith, you've prayed, you've trusted. Now heaven is moving in response. Your son will not live in darkness. God sees what's ahead and is pouring out supernatural favor. But be aware, the enemy knows what's coming. He will try to pull you away, distract you, lie to you, and say this message isn't for you. Don't believe it. This is about your son's miracle, and the devil is afraid. A blessing is already on the way. Not just money, but healing, direction, freedom, and legacy. Your son is being lifted up to break cycles in your family. If you're still reading, heaven is about to give you what you need to release it. Say this out loud and mean it. I receive this word for my son. That's the first step. That's how it starts. God said early this morning, tomorrow changes everything. An angel came into your home in spirit and released a wave of divine activity. Heaven set a date. Your son's name is written on tomorrow's schedule of blessings. No matter where he stands with God, this isn't about being perfect. It's about the promise. And that promise is tied to you. Your prayers made it to heaven. Your tears were saved. Now God is acting. Tomorrow isn't just another day, it's a turning point. The Lord says, I'm shifting the weight of this season. I'm moving wealth. I'm giving him purpose. I'm protecting him. I'm erasing every curse spoken over his name. Maybe your son has felt rejected, broke, confused, even addicted. But those things don't define him. What defines him is the promise God made long ago. Before you knew him, God already did. And tomorrow that promise touches earth. This miracle isn't by chance. It's the result of a battle God has already won. He blocked destruction, stopped attacks, and said, "Bless him. Let him rise." Something is happening, and the enemy wanted to hide it from you. But now you're here, standing in the gap, getting ready for what God is sending. You're more than just a parent. You're a spiritual protector for your child. Blessings are being released in heaven and on earth. Doors are opening. A call, a chance, a meeting, any of these could be the moment. And when it comes, you'll remember this word. But don't forget, blessings don't drop randomly. They're activated by faith, by what you speak, and by your obedience. So speak in faith right now, tomorrow my son will rise. Write it down. Say it out loud. Agree with heaven. If you believe this is the turning point, don't stay silent. Let heaven hear you. Say it again, tomorrow my son will rise. Even if nothing looks different yet, something is already shifting. Angels are moving. Assignments have been given. Your son's name was read in the spiritual realm. This is not a future hope, it's already happening. Hebrews 1 verse 14 says angels are sent to serve those who will be saved. Right now, one of them walks with your son, even if your son doesn't know it. He's protected because of your faith, your tears, and your prayers. God saw those nights when you begged him not to let go. And he replied, "I'm already working." Chains are breaking, doors are opening, lies are being erased, and curses are turning into blessings. This isn't just positive thinking. This is how heaven works. Every miracle in the Bible started in the unseen realm. Daniel waited 21 days while angels battled. Elijah heard rain when the sky was still clear. Something has started for your son. The enemy knows it. That's why the pressure got worse. That's why the doubts came. But don't let what you see fool you. Heaven is moving fast, and when you agree with God, it moves even faster. Say it now, heaven is already fighting for my son. Type it. Say it again. Speak it out loud. Let the angels hear you. Let the enemy know you believe it. Heaven is already fighting for my son. It's true. What's unseen will soon be seen. An angel has been assigned to your son for a very clear reason. Not just general help, but a personal mission. You may never see this angel, but the spirit realm already knows who he is. He's walking ahead of your son, clearing obstacles, lining things up. Psalm 91 says God commands angels to protect us. And right now, your son's angel is holding keys, keys to peace, to answers, to favor, to purpose, and more. God doesn't send angels to sit around. He sends them to deliver. Somewhere right now in the Spirit, this angel is preparing to deliver everything your son needs. It might come through a call, an opportunity, a conversation, or something surprising. But it's coming. The enemy may try to slow it, but he can't stop it. This angel is moving now. He's read the scroll with your son's name. He knows the plan. He knows what needs to shift. He's getting things ready. But heaven needs agreement. When you agree with God, earth starts to match heaven. So speak it. God has assigned an angel to bless my son. Say it with confidence. Say it like a parent who knows this is real. Say it like someone who won't back down. Because your words move things. Angels respond to your faith. Say it again. God has assigned an angel to bless my son. That angel is closer than you think. And the blessing is already moving. There's a promise for the children of those who are faithful. It's strong. It can't be broken. Your son isn't just another person, he's your legacy. He's the answer to your prayers. And God never ignores a faithful parent's prayers. Proverbs 27 says children are blessed because of their parents' righteousness. Psalm 112 confirms it. These are not just nice verses, they are spiritual truth. Your son is covered by that truth. Even if he's far from God, even if things look hopeless, God hasn't given up on him. And the reason is you. Because you kept believing. You kept praying. You didn't quit. Now God is rewarding your faith by blessing your son. That's how heaven works. Blessings pass down. Curses break and stay broken. Poverty, fear, addiction, whatever your family fought against, it ends here. Your right choices are the ground your son will rise from. That promise cannot be undone. Don't listen to lies about your son's future. Don't think your prayers are pointless. They're working. Even while your son sleeps or struggles, there's a covering on him. His life still has purpose. His calling still stands. God hasn't changed his mind. But now it's time for you to fully believe and declare it. Say it boldly, my son is blessed because I walk in righteousness. Speak it out loud. Let heaven hear it. Let angels take note. Let the enemy see you're not backing down. Say it again, my son is blessed because I walk in righteousness. That promise was written long ago and nothing can stop it now. The enemy had a plan. But God blocked it. He stepped in before it went too far. He covered your son with mercy, even when he didn't ask for it. Why? Because you prayed. Because you stood strong. Because your faith acted like armor around your child. Every time you whispered your son's name, heaven took notice. Every tear was caught. Every long night you stayed awake, heaven moved in response. And now something amazing is coming. This is more than a nice message. It's the turning point. This is what the enemy feared would never happen. But it's happening. And it's just the start. Heaven is on the move. And your son is the reason. Even if you feel tired, don't stop now. You've come too far. God's not done. Your son's life isn't random or ruined. It's blessed. Don't let fear speak louder than faith. What you say matters. Your words shift things. That's why I want you to say this now. My son is not lost. He is chosen. Say it until you believe it. Say it until the atmosphere around you changes. Because it is. Something is moving right now. Doors are opening. Chains are falling. Blockages are being removed. You'll see it soon, a call, a message, a moment. Something will shift. And when it does, you'll know it wasn't luck. It was God. This isn't a guess. It's a promise. Even if your son has messed up, even if he's wandered, that doesn't cancel his calling. God still has a plan. He knew your son before he was born. He gave him gifts. And no matter how far he runs, he can't outrun God's love. He's marked by heaven. This season is setting him up for a comeback, a spiritual comeback. God is not only rescuing him, He's using him to change your family's story. Patterns are breaking. Cycles are ending. What looked cursed is now becoming blessed. God doesn't just fix things, He makes them new. If your son feels lost, God will guide him. If he feels weak, God will strengthen him. If he feels empty, God will fill him. Nothing is wasted, not pain, not delays, not mistakes. God is using it all. And you're part of it. You're the bridge from what is to what's coming. Your faith is opening doors your son doesn't even know about. Your love is preparing a space for a miracle. Your prayers are clearing a path. So don't lose heart. Don't give up. You're too close. The promise in your heart, the dream of your son healed, whole, and strong, that's not fantasy. It's a preview of what God's about to do. Every fight you've faced as a parent trained you to stand in the gap. Every delay made your faith deeper. Every tear watered the promise that's now ready to bloom. This is your reminder, heaven heard you. The quiet wasn't a no, it was a setup. And now it's time. The promise is opening. The angel is moving. And your son's story is changing. Say this now, my son's story isn't over. It's just starting. Because it's true. There's more ahead, more joy, more strength, more destiny. This isn't temporary. It's eternal. God doesn't back out. He doesn't forget. Every promise is yes and amen. And this promise over your son was sealed in heaven long ago. Mark this day. This is the moment you'll look back on and say, that's when everything changed. Because it is. Heaven is lining up everything for his rise. Whatever was blocking it is being removed. Angels are already moving. The Spirit of God is already working. You're not alone. Heaven has your back. So don't go silent. Don't shrink back. Stand up. Speak up. Write it. Declare it, my son is rising. His story is changing. His purpose is unfolding. Every time you say it, heaven listens. Angels respond. The world is about to see what heaven already knows. Your son is chosen. He's covered. And he's about to step into the greatest chapter of his life. Because it is. Heaven is lining up everything for his rise. Whatever was blocking it is being removed. Angels are already moving. The Spirit of God is already working. You're not alone. Heaven has your back. So don't go silent. Don't shrink back. Stand up. Speak up. Write it. Declare it, my son is rising. His story is changing. His purpose is unfolding. Every time you say it, heaven listens. Angels respond. The world is about to see what heaven already knows. Your son is chosen. He's covered. And he's about to step into the greatest chapter of his life. Now, keep this going. Say again, my son is rising. Let your voice release this promise into the atmosphere. Say, my son is marked by destiny. He's walking in God's plan. Believe it. Say it. Repeat it until doubt can't hold ground. Let your faith speak louder than fear. God has already moved in the Spirit. Now let your words match his movement. Declare boldly, every chain is broken. Every curse is lifted. Blessing is flowing to my son right now. Say it again, he is blessed beyond measure. He's walking in favor and purpose. That favor will bring connections, mentors, doors, wisdom, peace, and opportunities that change his direction forever. Remind heaven, Lord, this promise is not delayed. It's in motion. I receive it now. Expect it. Believe it. God never closes a door without opening another one. If doors have been shut for years, now they swing wide open. If walls blocked his path, they crumble before him. God is shifting seasons. He's moving your son from limitation into legacy, from delay into fulfillment. And you stand at the threshold. Your faith opens what heaven has already unlocked. Speak it, the weight of this season is shifting now. Favor covers my son. Blessing opens for him. Right now, in unseen places, heaven is responding. Angels are making room. They are positioning divine connections. They are releasing increase, ideas, clarity, doors, breakthrough finance, restoration, peace, and alignment. Whatever your son needs for his destiny, it is on the move. But your voice matters. Your agreement activates it faster. So declare, I agree with heaven. I stand with this promise. I release it in Jesus' name. Say it over and over, I agree with heaven for my son. You may not see the gifts before they arrive. Sometimes breakthroughs show up as people, sometimes as sudden winds of peace, sometimes as an idea, invitation, health restored, or income increased, but you'll recognize them. They'll come as signs, a conversation, a voice message, a message from an unexpected source, an email, a check, a meeting, a favor. And in that moment, you'll say, this is it. Because you aligned with heaven. This is not about luck or coincidence. It's divine orchestration. When God moves, everything fits. When He shifts seasons, everything that belonged in the fall disappears and purpose appears in its place. You're not watching from the sidelines. You're standing in the gap. You're resisting doubt. You're rejecting distraction. You're choosing faith. And that choice changes the equation for your son's future. So don't stop. Keep speaking life. Keep declaring who He is in heaven's eyes. Speak truth into every lie. Speak light into every moment of darkness. Speak destiny over every moment of delay. And as you do, know this, heaven is approving your words. Angels align with your declarations. The spirit realm is mobilized. Your son's legacy is active. This rise is bigger than you think. It extends beyond your house. It spreads into generations. What God is doing through your son will bless others. As he rises, he'll unlock blessing for those around him. Your obedience in this moment unlocks generational impact. So say, my son is a blessing to many. His destiny blesses his generation. He will emerge as purpose-driven, faith-filled, resilient, wise, compassionate. That identity is being formed now. By the trials, by the breakthrough, by the miracles. God is shaping him through what he's experienced. And your partnership stands between the promise and its fulfillment. Act like one who stands at gates of change. If you feel the moment, you're right where you need to be, so don't shift. Keep aligned. Keep declaring. If fear creeps in, speak faith louder. If doubt tries to rise, speak the promise stronger. Heaven honors courage. Heaven honors bold words spoken in prayer. So speak them. And as you do, watch what heaven brings. Because your son's story is shifting right now. The next few days, weeks, months, they won't look the same. This is not hype. It's a hinge moment. A pivot in timelines. A breakthrough window that opens only once in a season. And you're inside of it. Don't walk away. Don't look behind. Keep your eyes on the promise. Keep your voice on the breakthrough. Keep your faith in God. Keep believing for your son. Let your words pour out, he is chosen. He is blessed. He is rising. Let heaven hear it again, the weight of this season shifts now. Favor flows. Doors open. Purpose comes. And then be ready. Because the blessing will come in ways you never expected. When it does, celebrate, not only for your son, but for your faith. Because God honors faith. He honors obedience. He honors parents who partner with Him in prayer. So celebrate in advance. Picture it. Feel it. Speak it. And when it arrives, give praise. Let your testimony fuel your faith further, and let your parenting rise to new levels in the faith realm. God is raising your son not just for his life, but for legacy. He's coming up stronger, wiser, more courageous. He is carrying your family story toward promise fulfilled, and God is using that journey to bless many more. So keep declaring, keep believing, keep speaking, my son is rising, his story is shifting, his purpose is unfolding. It is happening now. Heaven is in motion. Your son's breakthrough is real. Your words have authority. Angels move with them. And the promise God sealed long ago is now stepping into its day. Let this message ring in your heart. Heaven sees, heaven moves, heaven delivers, and your son's rise is unstoppable. Yes, your son's rise is unstoppable. But let's seal this moment with faith, not just hope. Let it echo in your soul like thunder across the mountains. He was never forgotten, never abandoned, never overlooked. He was always seen, always chosen, always known. God's fingerprint was on him before his first breath. And now, that fingerprint becomes the map that leads him into purpose. Don't waver. Don't wonder. Don't ask how, just say yes. Yes to the promise. Yes to the process. Yes to the power of God shaping his future. Your faith is louder than fear. Your voice is stronger than the silence. Your agreement is building bridges where there were walls. Right now, heaven is establishing connections that could not happen without this moment. And you're the one who helped open it. Your faith is the door. Your words are the key. Your love is the covering. And your persistence is the proof that nothing, nothing, can stop a parent who believes. So say it one last time like you mean it, with all the fire in your soul, my son is rising. Heaven says yes. I say yes. And the world will soon see why. Say it like chains are breaking, because they are. Say it like time is bending, because it is. Say it like angels are moving, because they already have. And in the coming days, don't be surprised when the very things you prayed for come rushing in. Don't be surprised when peace floods your home, when joy breaks out for no reason, when clarity replaces confusion, when strength rises like morning light. That's what happens when heaven responds. That's what happens when a divine promise meets a believing heart. And that's where you are now. You're standing on holy ground, right in the center of promise fulfilled. You may not see it fully yet, but you feel it. That stirring? That's the Spirit of God. That fire? That's purpose igniting. That peace? That's the signature of heaven. It's not the end of the story, it's the start of the new chapter. A chapter where your son steps into alignment, confidence, wisdom, and calling. A chapter where he walks with his head high, his heart full, his steps ordered. God didn't bring him this far to leave him here. He brought him to the edge of breakthrough, and now he's crossing over. So keep watch. Keep listening. You'll hear it in his voice. You'll see it in his eyes. You'll notice it in his steps. Change has already started. Growth is already happening. You are witnessing the unfolding of a miracle in real time. The waiting wasn't wasted. The tears weren't lost. The pain wasn't pointless. It all led to this rise, this moment, this season. And what comes next will make the past make sense. It will redeem every delay. It will heal every wound. It will restore every hope. Because God is not finished. He's just getting started. He's the God who completes what He begins. And what He started in your son, He will finish in beauty, power, and glory. You may not know every step, but trust the one who does. Trust that heaven's timeline is never late. Trust that when God moves, no one can stop it. Trust that this rise was already written. It's not random. It's not fragile. It's not wishful. It's divine. So rest now in that truth. You've done your part. You've stood the gap. You've spoken life. You've believed even when belief was costly. And now the harvest is here. It's time to breathe. It's time to expect. It's time to say thank you. Yes, say thank you in advance. Thank God for the doors. Thank Him for the rise. Thank Him for the breakthrough. Thank Him for the child you love. And thank Him for loving that child even more than you do. Heaven has the final word. And that word is good. That word is yes. That word is promise fulfilled. So close this chapter in strength. Seal it with truth. Declare it one more time, not in desperation, but in victory. My son is rising. His future is blessed. His steps are ordered. His story is shifting. And his purpose is unfolding, right now. And let peace settle into every corner of your heart. Let faith fill every space where fear once lived. Let joy rise like the morning sun. Because your work is not in vain. Your prayers are not forgotten. Your hope is not misplaced. Your faith has moved heaven. Your love has made room for miracles. And your son's best days are ahead. That's not just a promise. That's a fact written by the one who holds all time, all power, all purpose. This is the closure, the seal, the amen to your prayer. Heaven heard you. God answered. angels moved. And your Son, your beloved Son, is rising, now and forever.